We also have a small pile of lost and found tokens, including some nice obstacles, a Taylor item or two. So please come check our table if you may see something, believe it or not. We can just buy your lunch or beer or wine.
After I was officially turned in, I was like, whatever. But then they still hold those. Right. And now they got those super stars. Like, and so I got my last check, and I had basically set on $200
get your number before we.
Oh yeah, yeah.
leave. But I might be casting here shortly. So.
What?
He's
They don't listen to me.
your last one.
Did I hear that you have a Mando or the N1?
Oh, nope, I didn't get any ships.
Where's Greg?
It's never a non-game where you are playing.
I thought he was.
Greg.
Oh.
Or we,
He was pointing somewhere in this general. Yeah, yeah.
There's so much decision making every single turn. And that's
Oh, the guy he's playing. Oh, that was really far away. Okay. Jesus.
Oh, in this Minnesota State play.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, he's like the guy wearing the sweatshirt. I was like, well, the Atomic Heart game lanyard is blue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know I'm wearing a Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I'm up in Duluth.
Oh, sure, okay.
You see it, you're gonna notice my two days.
I have two Chicago jerseys. Thank you very much. I have 312 and gold. And then I have my local jersey. Well, when hey, one of my squadron mates, he designed these and designed the gold squadron and the Twin Cities, like big ones and the
Big for Chicago. Should be near Minnesota.
So if you need any jerseys from the Minnesota area, I know, guys.
Indiana.
There is a taste of Chicago a block from my home.
Come find you myself.
Well, I said I would be down here.
I'll be downstairs. We're on the third floor.
I know. I said the first one.
We're downstairs. Oh, well, that's fine. Look up Armada. Well, now
Very fun game.
Time to go.
Okay.
Didn't buy anything.
This is Luke. This is German. This is
Oh,
my son
nice to
Shane.
meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm wearing my Binds shirt right now.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Binds Cathedral.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
cool.
So he's doing the streaming for that. Looks
Okay.
like they're getting ready to start out there.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna. Everyone's in. I think they're just gonna wait for everyone to get set up, and they'll start round 3.
All right. Cool. Well, you take care.
Good to see you.
Safe drive home.
Yeah, thanks. Likewise.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are live with the Star Wars Armada World Championships final round. This is the top table with Jason Diedrich, who was on the stream round one with us with his Obi-Wan, Venator, and 6 Consulars list against Adam, Angry Ewoks, Draven list on the other side. So, looks like everyone's already deployed. We're just waiting for a few more people, and now we are getting started with the round, looks like. Can bring up Adam's list here quick. We'll take a quick look at it before too much happens out there.
CNO, we're going to reveal Nat will take the token, and I will CNO over the flag.
Looking at Adam's list, we've got, I believe he's been on the stream already in the tournament here, but we've got 2 CR90As with turbo laser reroute circuits. Draven is hiding out on one of them with Hondo. And we have an Assault Frigate Mark B with 8R flight controllers, boosted comms, and Gallant Haven to just eat up all that squad damage that is not here for Jason's list. So Adam's squads are gonna have free reign of Jason's Consulars, theoretically. And we've got a whole mess of squads here. We've got Fenral, Gold, Han, Solo, Jan Ors, Shara Bay, 2 A-Wings, and a Skurg. So a good amount of bombing there with the rerolls and Han getting 2 dice on ships with a reroll and black and non-bombers with the A-Wings. So we're going to see how this shakes out. And as I said, Diedrich's list we've seen before. It is Obi-Wan on the Ven 1 with Intensify Firepower, Clone Gunners, and Zac with some Spats and XX9s. And a variety of 3 charges with different token generations on there. Captain Radiant 7 Commsnet, along with on 1, Hondo on another, Clone Navigation Officer on a 3rd, and then 3 more naked ones. So we've got a full 134 list against a squadless. We'll get back to the game here so we can watch the whole match as much as possible here. So. And we'll actually give you the side shot. You can get a view of what's going to shake up here. We are playing. Adam is second. Draven, the Rebel player, is second. With Draven, we're playing Adam's Planetary Ion Cannon. So that's those 3 tokens in the middle in a basically defensive triangle to push Jason's Consulars out and around. I don't think he would take too kindly about that. Oh, I can make a judge go do it, though. Yeah, I don't have to do it. I'll try to keep everyone posted on what's going on. There is still...
Hey, Star Wars Armada team tournament. I know you guys are probably snagging food real quick. If you're still playing, be done now. We're going to release pairings, and Andrew's going to make sure all the scores are in. So, don't go anywhere.
So should be then, 3 pass tokens for Adam here. Be careful maneuvering. CR90 is getting away from that Venator on the left side. Next Consulars, I believe all of them have been navigating so far. So if we're not watching the T5, the bracket, Angry Ewok does need a big win to have a shot at the championship. And if Jason just needs a win, and that would be pretty solid for him to have to take the championship home today. Let me go find out what tokens are on Draven.
Last but not least for these guys.
Draven has 3 navigates and 3 confires. Obviously, no squad tokens needed there, and the odds that any of these consulars are going to be engineering is low. So I think that's a good call, and that gives him pretty good options on when and where he wants to trigger those Draven raids.
Sorry, I'm trying to be so cautious and not like bump anyone. I don't trust.
Everyone's a bit tired. We're trying to play extra cautious, leave nothing up to question marks. So
I mean, just this flag.
Oh,
We are team.
this is keep it down.
You get your phone. You get Venmo or do you need what? I don't have cash. Venmo, PayPal.
Venmo's better. PayPal's kind of. It's a long story.
No worries.
Solve navigate.
Just do that here. Just do my QR code. And then show to pay.
You're paying me.
Yeah.
I'm also really proud.
Going down the rest of the table. Still turned 1. So going down the tables, we've got Chris Truthiness with the other Draven list,
You do your honor trap.
playing against the squadless Akbar. That's the home 1 and double assault frigate. Looks like they are playing fighter ambush. We got Jacek and Matt. That is the other Akbar list. That's the Akbar assault frigate with the MC-30 Scout and a mess of squads going up against the double Simoons. And on the last table, we've got Reese versus Zog. That is the Ramadi Onager versus the Sloan Morallo list.
They do, that's for the late Excalibur comp.
I'm
Careful measurements here on the squads. Make sure that there's range on where they want to be. No points scored in this objective, so Adam does need to just get ship kills on this one. And thanks everyone for tuning in. I know I haven't had much of a co-host today, and I think Ken's out actually enjoying the convention. So happy to be here. Happy that we were able to get this stream set up for everyone. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and try to keep everyone as updated as possible.
No, he spent his ready.
figures. Good time, Zenny, to thank all of the ARC core leadership team for putting this on and running it. They've been running around and in early and out late and keeping everything organized and generating all the prize support and getting everything running pretty smoothly for a community-run event here. So
I should know exactly what this does, and I just keep blanking on it.
going through the effects of planetary ion cannon, make sure it's all clear for both players. So I think we are hondoing at the moment. I believe that puts us in turn 2 then. I don't know which player hondoed. Looks like Adam spent his hondo. Looks like Draven gave a nav raid to the Venator. Try and keep it pegged over there. So I believe Jason got a squad token and a Confire token from Adam's Hondo. Then I believe Adam got an engineering and a nav on his side. I didn't catch which ships got that where, but
Star Wars Armada Team Draven round 3 pairings are up.
that is a pass token spent by Adam after a first consular move.
I'll reveal a nav, I'll discard a token.
Venator activates, reveals a nav, discards the nav token to get rid of the raid.
I'm going to navigate. That's for sure.
And it's always great seeing these top level players going at each other and discussing what the options will be. They're all very friendly, and it's a great community to be part of. That's for sure. I'm part of the Armada community, not part of the top tier players. Let me tell you that at least. So.
I'm usually just going to slow to 1.
Okay, Venator is slowing down to speed 1, cutting in. A lot of maneuvering at the moment.
8 looking likely.
Probably won't know until the dice start rolling.
So we just started.
Yeah, this is just the start of round 2, essentially. So,
Are you commentating?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Say something. Talk to the people.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, but like talk to the people like that. You try to multitask, Chesky Luke.
So that was the GR75 nabbing a
Oh no, you had the token.
GR75 with the nav jumping over the assault frigate.
We'll go with CNO. CNO will reveal. Navigate. I will tap CNO once again. Pass the token over to my friend here.
So the co-navigation officer consular activates, passes a token over to the Venator with the navigation officer. It looks like we'll be using the nav dial.
No. Yeah, with the dial. I do not want to click it too. So what I was doing was this, which is very legal for CR9, but this is, I think, working.
So trying to determine the Jason's pretty efficient at determining where he wants these chargers.
Nav, I'll use
I think that's another pass token spent by Adam. Another nav by a consular here. So if we're spending pass tokens now, it looks like we will be seeing some engagement in the next round here.
We chose the wrong side of the board to fight on.
We'll survive. I can comment on the dice rolls.
Number 4 will reveal navigate.
Yes, this is round 2, Steve. Another navigate from the consular on the far side here. Already has a token. Continuing the flanking maneuver over there.
No, I'm not.
Still these two? But you see my face.
And I believe that is the last pass token being spent by Adam.
Oh, there's the last pass. Okay. I can't do math. Okay. I gotcha.
So we got 2 ships left of Adams to activate, so this will be the
Well then, so within 5, you give me a shot. Yeah, very rude. I'm navigating.
another navigate from the last consular as we are even on activations with all the pass tokens spent this round. Continuing to flank and maybe get out of the range of those squads, or at least some of them. Would not be surprised if a Draven raid gets popped onto this consular. So I believe it's the CR90 and the assault frigate left to activate. Yes, the second CR90 and the assault frigate left to activate in this round, along with the last consular on the back edge of Jason's. Yep, raid put on that that consular that just moved with that nav dial. thinking about what to do here. Yep, CR90 activates. He's navigating. Opted to not take the shot at the charger behind it, as they're at long range, just be evaded. No other real shots likely heading into that direction, so just be using the navigate and moving on. So Adam's kind of set this up nicely with the ions in the middle, and if Diedrich tried to go out and around or flank on either side, he's going to have to run. One half of the fleet is going to have to run through those obstacles and ion cannons in the middle to catch up to the fight. And yeah, those consulars on the right side, they are being pushed pretty far out. They're very, very maneuverable, but they're going to be without much other ship support for at least another round here to pressure defense tokens and try to get some damage put out. Checking the range here. Last charger to the CR90. It looks like we are in range. Just barely out the front. Nav dials being used. I don't have a dice tray because they are flying over there, but I believe 2 damage. 1 evaded and 1 taken on the shield. Yep. Another nav dial here as Jason tries to burn off those Draven tokens. Probably earlier, tempt Adam into burning them early. Speeding up to 4 with that charger as well. I believe all 4 of the chargers on the right side of the board are now at speed 4. Looks like no raid put on that one, so here goes the assault frigate with a squadron activation, which we'll be using. So here we start, I think. Let me get the dice tray back up here. That's not going to be very useful. And I'm going to have to move that, aren't I? Let's get that over there. I had to move the dice tray out of the shot because that's where all the consulars are flying.
Sorry, what? 3 and a 1. Yeah, 2 sure. Yeah. They let us do it now. It's crazy.
I believe that comment from Deep Grit is it's either it's either British cheekiness, answering British cheekiness, or not knowing that the Brits call takeout takeaways in for anything they get delivered.
You're not Sloan. Make it 0.
And it looks like I'm about to be joined by X-Wing Greg here once we get some mic up and going. There we go.
If I learn how to press buttons.
Yeah, the buttons are hard. I talked with Ken earlier, no math before 9 a.m.
Tell me about it. I don't like British people when they call taking a vacation holiday. It's not a holiday. You're just taking a vacation.
I don't have an answer to that. I know.
Right, because you know it's ridiculous. It's deep on the inside. Anyway, I am with Handsome Luke, and we are going to crown a champion in 4 rounds here. I am excited. Now, Luke, I have heard that the guy on the right has been tearing it up and down the East Coast. Just a great player all around.
Yes, I have not had the chance to play him, but he has won several tournaments, I know. I don't know exactly the
We're trying to not speak loudly because they can clearly hear us if we're like super loud. Everything in me wants to shout right now and be like, "Oh my God," you know.
I believe a Scourge was sent at that trailing charger, the first one leading the charge on the left side of the board, and I don't know if much damage was done. I think
Absolutely.
Black Bomber missed.
First place is Reagan Reed, who's not here, but we will clap and set aside prize.
Thank you, Machiavelli. So he's won East Coast. He won the East Coast champs and an online major.
And third place.
Yeah, Machiavelli. I was talking to. I'm actually met some Buffalo Armada players here.
Yeah?
Because I was wearing my Buffalo shirt today. That's where I'm from. And they're like, "Oh, Buffalo." And I'm like, "Buffalo." And turns out we're like walking distance apart from each other. And they were telling me that I believe his name is Adam. Has won, like, there's been like a series of tournaments up and down the East Coast, and he's won like a bunch of those. And
Yep, that's, I believe, Jason on the right here. I'm not sure. Jason on the top, I guess. On the stream.
So Jason,
They're
something
both
with a
excellent
D.
players, yeah.
And then
Jason Diedrich, yeah.
Diedrich, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him JD. JD, and then we know Adam here needs to win by a score of 8, which is a pretty big score, tall order to do on a top player. But he knows he needs to send it. And
day 1 or day 3, sorry, not day 1.
Yeah.
So
do it, Steve. Once I get home, I'm gonna join the Armada Discord, and we'll get some. I want to do like a combined event. I have some ideas. Anyway,
all right,
let's not focus on that now. Let's focus on some championship Armada.
Yeah, it looks like another squadron was sent at that trailing charger and possibly did 2 damage, I believe. Yeah, front shields of that trailing consular are gone. I believe we are then in the squadron phase here, so they just Adam pulls those squadrons back, be flexible where they need to go. And they move into round 3.
All right, here we go. We're going to be halfway through this one.
This is going to be a big round here.
So break it down for me. What does Adam need to achieve this round or to put him in position?
So he really needs to... He spent all of his pass tokens, so now he's going to be severely out-activated. So he needs to try and either pick off one of the consulars here to help start swinging that activation advantage away from Jason, because otherwise Jason can always either wait out his important activations until everything of Adams has gone, and then he's got free reign. And which is how these consulars have really survived, is that they can wait and wait and wait, and then they're so maneuverable that they can get around and skirt around and come back into the fight after they've already made an initial attack run.
So Machiavelli here says that Adam needs 140 MOV, which is at least 3 consulars dead, without losing anything in return.
It should be
that
actually
seems like a huge deal.
I think it's actually 4, because each of those consulars is about 40 points. I don't think
$40 is what I'm saying.
$40. That's not it. Here, let's go, because I believe
42, 42, 42, 42, 42.
Yeah. So yeah, to hit that 140 MOV, there does need to be 4 dead consulars because I believe the 3 that are more points are over by the Venator. I think these are the 3 naked ones on this side. So it's not enough to just take out these 3. He needs to take out a 4th one and lose nothing in return.
And that means not even like half on a ship, right?
No, you have to completely destroy it. So
I'm saying like he can't even lose half on his ships. That's points, right?
no,
No, it's not points.
that's only for the Superstar Destroyer.
Okay. Well,
I know
all
you're a
ships should be.
fan.
I don't want to get started on that again. I want to do service to the viewers and concentrate on some championship Armada. But I'm just saying, if there was a Superstar Destroyer on the table right now, there'd be 1,000 viewers.
1,000 viewers. That was a planetary ion cannon into that trailing consular. Here's Han Solo rolling first for 2 damage.
Tap the wrong one. There we go. Redirect. I will take 1.
So
Now,
that
the
was,
redirect seems very like a popular thing. There's like all ships get it as kind of like a default, or
almost all ships have it. There's only a few very small ones that don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's critical for especially those most
you get to
ships
spread the damage
spread
out,
the
right?
damage out. Yeah.
And we know that focus firing is what leads to the downfall of most ships.
Yeah. That's why the Turbo Laser XI7s are still extremely good because they prevent you from redirecting more than 1 damage adjacent from that ship shot. So it's
Now, do you have any munitions like in X-Wing, the plasma torpedoes, which kind of is great for draining shields?
there are a couple of upgrades that can do that. Nope.
Nope. Absolutely.
Nope.
No, you're good, bro.
Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do.
I keep interrupting the setup because
Do your thing, man. It's fine. We're not mad at you, Jason.
No, hey, we're just here having fun.
Yeah. Well, hey, X-Wing. Nice game you got, nerds.
To answer your question, there are, I believe, mostly just blue criticals that can help drain shields,
Yeah.
which I don't think there'll be any in this fight here. But there's a couple of critical effects that can help drain those shields. So that was that consular in danger. Activating first, I believe, did a flak shot on the squads in front of it. Looks like possibly only a damage on the Scourge there.
Right. Now, do games ever run to time without getting the 6 rounds?
Yes. Yeah.
So do we have to be careful of that here? Because it feels like Adam's really going to need all 6 rounds to accomplish what he needs.
They will be more strict on it in the first 2 days where we need to get 4 rounds in. I know we still have hard out.
Sometimes in X-Wing we've had the championship game have an extended time period. Is that a thing?
And I think that's what they'll do here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, these top tier players, they tend to know what they're doing. They play pretty fast.
They play pretty quickly, but also, I mean, when it comes to the nitty gritty and you're calculating win cons and stuff, that's when the good players take an extra beat, you know?
Yeah. So, but yeah, they all finished early. All but maybe one game finished early and got to turn 6 in the second round. So, that Corvette took a pot shot somewhere and zipped around behind those Chargers now.
And again, we're speaking kind of muted because they could just, like, we're 5 feet away from them. Like, they can definitely hear us, and we're trying not to be intrusive.
Okay. IF destroyer Eastern, and he fired medium. Ooh, that's very nice. Natural.
Okay, so something about IF triggering this turn. They're backing up a little bit. They missed something.
Oh, Intensify is active. My evade dispense.
Love a good sport. Love when people are like not a dick about it. You know, we're all human.
Yeah,
We're all
it's,
tired. It's day 3 of a long event.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been a good. It's a great group of people, that's for sure. It's a great community.
I will also discard
I mean, you guys are all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, seen better, seen worse. Speaking of seeing worse, you ever been to a Magic the Gathering tournament? Woo, the smell. Star Wars minigamers, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the one thing that should unite us all were the best smelling of the minigamers by like far. It's like not a contest, guys.
Consular is shooting at the flagship. With an Intensify, does 2 damage at. Didn't catch the range. Looks like along with a cancel. And taking 1 on the flagship. That's Draven.
One out the butt. His butt.
I mean, do what you got to do, Biz.
And a natural double out the rear of that lowest consular on the right side into the other CR90.
That's a full potato, baby. I know potato means something else in your world, but in our world, full potato, natties.
Got it. Okay, interesting. Looks like Jason's going to take a look here at curling back around. Or
Seems like he's really utilizing the speed of the counselors here.
yeah, they're fragile, but they're maneuverable.
2 clicks.
Okay, that was a drop down to speed 3 with a nav dial. Adam figuring out what he wants to do here.
It's always nice when you have a match where every move matters so
Yeah,
much.
and that's I think the tricky part here is because anything he activates gets into range of
That is number 3.
shots from these other 2 consulars, basically.
All right.
I wish it was that guy.
Otherwise, if that transport in the back activates, if he doesn't jump it around, he's kind of stuck there and he might get caught out.
Now, I've been told the popular thing with counselors these days is actually Anakin, but we're like a staunch opposed to Anakin here.
I think Jason has run this exact list with Anakin, and I believe an Anakin version of this list won a Euro tournament.
Those don't count. Don't worry about those.
Don't count those. We got lots of Euro. We got 2 European players here in the top 8.
Yeah.
We've got Reese from the UK over here, and Jacek from Poland down on the right there. So. You know, it works. Okay, so it looks like he did activate that transport, jumped it up around the CR90. Might, depending on the shots.
So what
that it
does
takes.
Obi-Wan give this list that Anakin doesn't?
Obi-Wan gives it a little bit more survivability. Obi-Wan lets you spend that redirect for both its ability, but it can also reduce a damage by 1, which is huge against these little squad attacks of clinking for 1 damage, which is a big
And like what we
weakness
were
of this
saying
list.
yesterday, is margin of victory matters. So it's a lot easier to keep it close and not give up so many points if you're
Yeah. And
reducing damage.
at this top level, it's really, you know,
How you
those
prefer.
fine margins.
Yeah.
There's multiple, probably dozens, if not 100 games that probably went down to one hit point, 1 damage over the course
I mean,
of the last
we
3
watched that
days.
yesterday with the young fellow Marcus, 1 shot.
Yeah.
One damage would have completely changed that game.
Yep.
And if it's the difference between a
Yep.
120-point loss and a victory.
Yep, that's all it can take, and so that's what's great about watching some of these top players is just seeing where they take those shots and where they.
I did tell
skirt the
Marcus
line.
to steal all your loot and run because you guys couldn't catch him. So hopefully he did that. Hopefully he's learning from Uncle Greggy.
I don't know, all the stuff I brought down here from the streaming things, I wouldn't even know if there was anything missing. So.
I meant all the stuff back there, not the good equipment.
Oh.
Not like your computer. He's like running away with your desktop.
While we're waiting for a decision here, I want to say thanks to anyone who's sent a tip out for setting up this stream. Threw it together in the last few weeks here to try and get this up and running. So thanks to everyone who supported.
Yeah, and hey, if you
Appreciate
can,
it, yeah.
throw a few bucks. I run a stream myself, and I know the overhead is not cheap.
No.
It is stupid expensive.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it as lean as possible, and it was still more than you think. And
Oh, believe me. Between so Nick is the X-Wing streamer. Between Nick and I, we're a couple of the biggest X-Wing streamers in the game.
Yeah.
And we've probably spent combined like $15,000 to like $18,000 on equipment.
I believe it, especially after talking to Ken earlier.
Yeah.
This might be a dead console.
And hey, shout out to Adepticon for all the support too. They've
Yeah.
been so good to us. Like, I don't know if you guys know about cons, but like the internet alone would bankrupt a normal man, and they're providing it.
Yeah, especially to games that no longer have official support here from any of the developers.
And you know what? Shout out AMG for the help with the prize support too.
Yep.
They're donating leftover stock. Appreciate them.
I know we just got finally got his first Venator on that
Yeah.
raffle drawing.
Yeah, I
So,
saw that.
Congrats, Zach.
Zach got a Venator, and he was like Scrooge McDuck diving into the coins.
Yeah, he's a rich man now. He could retire.
Someone literally said he could sell the Venator and get a Superstar Destroyer.
Yes.
That makes me furious.
Supply and demand. Okay, so going back to that shot, looks like there was an A-wing that shot that damaged consular, the trailing one on the bottom of the screen here on Adam's side. Jason had him reroll with the evade, burnt the evade, rolled into a damage still, so I had to burn the redirect to prevent it from dying. So that trailing consular's got 3 hull damage on it, and an evade and a contain. So, all right, now
See,
there's another.
I'm starting to appreciate like the little squads a little bit because like the first day I think you undersold them to me a little bit.
Me?
Well, someone did. Because they were like, oh, we can just plink. But I'm like, hey, all this plinking's starting to add up.
It does, and that's. It was at a Skurr going into the next consular in front of the Venator here with a hit crit and a hit. So that is a reroll on the hit crit into a hit crit. Jeez.
That's a full potato plus toppings, ladies and gentlemen.
Full potato plus toppings. You want to know what the Brits call it?
Probably like a Charlie Mountain Crow.
No, it's a jacket potato.
Oh.
Because they wrap it in the foil and it's got a little jacket.
Listen, Brits, I like you as people. It's just your whole culture I have an issue with.
These guys. I'll just throw a disclaimer out there. This is not the view of the entire stream.
This is the express opinion of Minnesota Armada.
I have nothing wrong with jacket potatoes. Even if it still throws me off. Oh, I must have missed another A-wing going at the...
Listen,
that
I'm
damaged
telling you
console.
right now,
That's
Reese could win Worlds, and I wouldn't say a dang thing because he is a large man. like large as in he works out too, not like large like me.
Yep, it looks like Gold did have to commit into that charger to get that kill.
It might be all beer, but it's like crappy British beer, you know, like, so it's like half lead.
Have you had American crappy beer?
I actually don't drink beer because I hate the taste of it.
Oh,
I'm
well.
more of like a just do rip shots kind of guy.
You know, I see that.
There is like a liquor stand like right outside the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping in Jubal?
Oh, that is my wife right there.
Okay. Are you what's Jubal?
Jubal's it's like a peach lager.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm not here to yuck your yum. In fact, I admire you. I'm seeing how handsome Luke is, and like, girl, you did it. I'm proud of you.
Meanwhile, she's over in the UK doing a master's program in London, so which is why I'm able to sit here and spend an entire weekend playing Armada. So.
She's in enemy territory.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Are you hanging out with the poshes or like the street London people? So many different Londons.
Not London, Texas.
No, I mean like even in London, like every section's like a different London. Like you go Chelsea, you know.
Nope. Might be trying to save that consular there after it took a 3 damage hit from the Scourge. Yeah, looks like Jace.
Come on, get out of there, he'd be killing me. I'm over there.
Ooh. I'm not sure what I missed there.
It does look like there's at least one counselor down.
There is one counselor down.
Can't see if anything on Adams has been killed. It's a little hard to keep track because like the monitor is right, like the way the setup necessitates. The monitor is right in front of the gameplay.
Yeah, that's why I'm standing up trying to keep what's going on. This is the C.
I thought you were just standing up because like you're like, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm so handsome.
No. Trying to see what's happening over here. So that was the CR90 shooting into the console on the far right.
What do you think of this match so far?
Double in the hit.
I haven't seen enough of it yet, so.
Okay.
I'm sure it's going to be good.
Can you take a look at the board and then tell me something smart to say?
So you went up 3 seconds?
CR90 increasing to speed 3, but ramming the flotilla to stay in place. Stay out of range of those consulars.
As someone who flew against Daedric yesterday,
Yeah.
I got a nap.
I got the same as you. I have a similar feeling.
I'll go ahead and fire. It's not very hit on the storm, correct?
Okay.
It's a lot. It is just a lot.
I'm not sure it's a lot of counselors is gonna really impress them. I need something that's gonna pop, make me pop.
It's just brutally efficient, man. There's there's nothing crazy about it. It's just
Well,
maybe it intensifies. It's
He already went.
well, you know what I think, my orange friend? I think Adam is setting up for the attack run on the Ven with the 90 spinning around to put pressure on. He needs the Ven to win big.
He does. I mean, I think he knows his win condition.
Yeah. Thank you, Machiavelli.
Yeah, short blue.
love the commitment to the orange shirt, orange water bottle.
You know, it's go big or go home. You know, that's the whole theme here, I think. You know, Greg, that was a great take. You know, that's a
Well, you know,
very
I'm-
astute analysis on that one.
I'm full of great takes. You want to know my favorite take ever?
Do I?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. You look like someone who's going to hate this. I think the Beatles are overrated.
I'm going to
I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad, but it's
No,
not,
they're fine. They're
you
a
know,
fine band. I think they get credit for being like amongst the first, like mainstream bands to do it.
I understand why they're liked. It's not gonna be my typical.
I don't think they should be as worshipped as they are. And I don't think we needed a movie where the whole world forgot they existed and then one guy knows their songs and becomes a star. Remember that movie? That's crazy.
If that changes your decision.
Now, there was an IF earlier. I don't know what IF is, but I'm just going to pretend that I'm correlating this IF to what he said about the misturn IF thing.
Yes.
Alright, 2, and then side to rear.
I'm a pop punk boy. You know, the best music.
IF is intensify firepower. Basically,
Intensify forward firepower.
so it is a Ven 1. It is
Thank you, Roger.
for the tip on coffee. I always say Ko-Fi, and it's
Now, are you going to keep this channel up? Like, what's happening?
well, we're talking about it. We've got the setup now, so you know we might.
If you need some, listen, man, I've been running a X-Wing Twitch stream for 6 years.
Yeah.
If you need a little like TTS help or something to get an electronic stream going or whatever, I got you, bro.
That one I can manage, I think. But yeah, I think we're talking about streaming some of our tournaments, some of our
Yeah,
weekly
let's
games.
go.
You know, might keep it rolling.
2 of the A-Wing.
So pop punk like garbage? I mean, I do like a garbage.
I think the risk on that CR90 going after that Venator with the rest of the squads is that Svat from that
Some fashion.
Venator can easily take out, or any double arc, especially with that Svat, can easily take out one of those CR90s if it gets
Is there a point limit where if DJ just reaches that, he wins no matter what happens?
in the tournament, in the Swiss
Well,
rounds.
since this is a total MOV match, is there like an amount that he needs to achieve, and then it doesn't actually matter what happens in the game?
Let's take a look here. So, if Ian in second place got a 10, Jason would need a 7 to win. Theoretically, well, a 7 might. If Ian got a 10, he'd have a huge MOV. So Jason himself would need an 8 to ensure the win. So that would be another 140 points for him. So we are in round 4. We're cruising.
I will not ready my CNO because you killed him.
Good. We're moving into round 4 here.
Yeah, I understand if JD takes the dub, he's like obviously gonna win. But I'm just saying, like, is there any amount of like, am I making sense? Like if he kills this X many points, there's just he can't win by enough. Like Adam would not be able to win by enough to overtake him to get the 8.
I'd have to do some fast math. And
Yeah,
I'm not,
don't worry about math.
I'm not
I don't
gonna-
need math. Machiavelli, do the math. Report back to us.
So the squad's going to be a tough shot, but I think if Jason decided to just continually flak and get some concentrate fires on there, it would be enough to neuter kind of the rest of the list there and prevent it from continuing to damage his ships and let him go after Adam's ships then after that. So if those squads that Adam had to push out to try and take those trailing consulars, if they get flacked, especially some of those generics, he could be in trouble.
No. Okay.
Yeah, so if what we call a potato, the assault frigate,
Right.
painted in red there, if Jason got that, then there would be almost no chance of Adam catching up on that one, especially round 4.
But can the counselors ping that down reliably, or is that kind of like a big potato to bake? You know what I mean?
Kind of like the squads, those consulars they're just plinking out steady damage, and that overwhelms the defense tokens of that assault frigate. So if he needs them all in a single turn to do that. So that's the tricky part here for Jason, is trying to get all those on target, especially with the big follow-up shot of that Venator pointing nose to nose essentially with that assault frigate. So
now we're over halfway through this one. Has Adam done what he needs to do yet? He's put him in position.
He's got a good start with taking out one of those more expensive consulars.
Right.
Flip.
But I think
I wonder what to do.
Adam with his flagship over here and the mix of these 3 consulars and that assault frigate pointing towards the Ven, Adam's at real risk of losing his flagship here.
Take this Confire token.
And he's going to lose the flotilla on Rams one way or another here as well, I think.
Start to blacken. I have these 2 doubled, so out the butt.
Yep.
A-wings. For dead.
Yep. And there goes an A-wing off a flak.
For 1.
Another damage on the Scourge.
Scourge again for 1.
2 damage on the Scourge. Good flak out of that consular on all the squads over there. So that popped a generic A-wing, 2 damage on the Scourge, and another damage on Han Solo. And that Ven 2's got double blue flak, which is not to be discounted either. Especially since those are going to be pretty heavily out of activation range. I believe Adam's got boosted comms. I'm going to take a quick look here. He does have boosted comms, so he's got pretty little range, but I think some of those might be out.
I'm going to say something. I did stand up for 15 years, so I'm pretty good at body language. JD's body language right now is the most confident thing I've ever seen in my life. He's fully in control. He knows exactly what's happening. I don't think anything happening right now is flummoxing him even a little bit.
He's, I think, it's a dice game. I think he was caught out a bit by some of that bombing on that last turn, but I think he's now a little bit more confident that he's able to recover, especially with that assault frigate aiming at that Venator.
He doesn't look like an ounce worried to me. Like Adam a little bit. He's they call it like a thinking pose. He's in a very like ephemeral, like heady state. JD is just fully present, fully there.
Yeah. That's my only problem with running these squads, that it can be a bit of a heavy mental game of trying to get those engagements exactly right, get those ranges exactly right, and figuring out that damage. So.
Right. Well, you get to a spot like this, you got to be good at the game, but also like practice, repetition. You've seen it all before, done it all before.
And that's what's great about these. Seeing these players is they are just so quick in their decision making and their calculations for what's going to end up where and what's going to happen in 1, 2, 3 turns from now.
Right.
So,
well, it's been my experience.
envious.
Like the great players in every game think a step ahead, think a turn ahead. No, they have plans for.
Assault frigate activating squads there, pulling the Scourge back, looks like. Keep that out of the double flak range, because I think that Scourge is pretty much vital for doing any real damage on that Venator.
Or does the Venator have like a good point defense type thing? Or?
Yep, that's that double blue flak.
Yeah.
And getting those 2 hits on that consular, on that Scourge, means it should be at least down to 4, if not a little bit less. Yeah, that Scourge is on 2 or 3 hull. It has been flacked pretty heavily, so that is why Adam pulled that back, because he needs that Scourge to do some bombing along with Gold, which he also pulled into that little hiding behind the rock there.
Did you get range? I think I got range here. I picked it up. Yeah, you got it. You're
Tricky
fine.
call.
We're buds. We haven't played in 4 years. Shoot me. Shoot me. Long range.
Jason again being a real nice sport.
Excellent sport. Yeah.
It's a type of quality game, and you like to see. You don't want people winning by technicality or like
No.
little goof up.
No, as my fellow local Andy Arkwell says, if I'm going to beat you, I want you to.
Yeah, I want
you
to.
at
I want
your
to beat
best.
the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I want to. At the end of the day, we are grown adults pushing plastic Star Wars ships. Let's not take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So that was.
Like we all got taxes due in a month. You know what I mean? Like,
I took care of mine already. I'm done.
bro, what'd you get? Did you get a big return? Or?
I got some back, but it's currently funding that master's program in Monday. This was my reward for. I get to go spend the entire weekend.
What's your job? What do you do?
I'm a advanced manufacturing engineer.
Oh yeah, in AME. Yeah. I know what that is. I know what that does. He manufactures stuff.
Yeah.
But advanced.
So that was a 2 damage shot from the assault frigate into the consular there. That.
Can you open a PDF though?
Yes.
So you say that, but every advanced person at my job is like calling me to do the most basic computer stuff ever. That's my job, just IT, helping people who are supposedly smarter than me because they have degrees open PDFs.
Assault frigate going up. Looks like we're going to find out if we're overlapping.
And if you're wondering, that is a Clemson hat on Adam, meaning he's maybe from South Carolina. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying Clemson is in South Carolina. Death Valley. South Carolina.
South Carolina's Death Valley.
That's where they play. That's where Clemson is. I didn't name it. I didn't ask for my opinion.
All right. Jason's looking at what to activate here. Checking some rangers. I think he's
uses a command. I'm going to go ahead and shoot two red and a blue.
2 red and a blue. So the consular, the front consular's activating, shooting 2 red and a blue into the flagship. That is double at crit.
Intensify this and say no redirect.
Intensify changes one.
Oh,
of the
he got an accuracy, so no redirect. Which means he's taking it all on the front.
Nope. No rerolls. Well, never mind. We are going to reroll. Reroll the red crit into a red double. That's not a big deal. So that is going to be some hull damage on that CR90.
Oof.
Yep, I was already taking one, so that's 2 damage on the flagship there.
Oof.
Draven still got, I believe, 3 Confire tokens on there for the raids.
This is round 4, Steve. Round 4. I'm not gonna lie, if this flagship goes down, that feels like it might be it.
That's going to be tough. That loses a lot of the squad. That loses probably all of the squad rerolls that are going to be relevant here, especially.
I mean, to the game, but also just like the points.
Yeah, it's a 75-point ship. That'd be a good jump for
A healthy chunk, and also what it's going to do is it's going to take another problem away from targeting that potato.
Yeah. Yeah, just torn far on the flotilla, which also just is rammed by that consular. So that is a 29-point transport out.
Is Shara Bay as useless in this game as it is in the next one?
Shara Bay is phenomenal in this game.
Wild. Could not think of a more pointless ship. Next one.
I will.
Yeah, she's got really good counterattack. So if she gets attacked, she gets to counter and gets damage on hits and crits. Normally just squad attacks are hits. She gets hits and crits. So she's got a 75% chance on each die to do damage. So she's a pain to attack, which makes her great for just about every single list.
Our Shara Bay is just bad.
Not against ships, Steve. Not against ships. Don't be steering Greg wrong here.
Yes, Steve. Steer me correctly. Be Miss Daisy to my driving.
So that was the flagship activating, trying to get out of dodge here now. Firing a shot into that console, I believe, did 2 damage. I believe that was just redirected, dropped it by 1.
It just feels like there's no getting away from these counselors.
You know, they're so maneuverable that you can just loop around with. Oh, that's what you're saying, Steve. Right, so she's excellent against squads, and then she's also good as an A-wing against ships with that black die doing consistent damage.
What do you want to do?
That was a natural double and a hit. Cock die. Rerolled the double, take a hit.
I can redirect one.
And redirect over there.
I believe this is that
And then
consular closest. Yes, that's the consular closest to that flagship now. Taking a shot, clearing the way for number 5 here on the far right edge to be able to take a shot at that.
Just trying to get away. Not even get away, just repo. Classic repo. Now, is he gonna make? I don't know if that ship has the ship already activated.
That one is already activated. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep. So just this.
if he shot now, it would be obstructed, but since it's activated already,
Yep, you got it
he's
out of the
actually
way.
moved it to stop an obstruction. Gotcha.
Yep. So that's why he activated that one first. So he's got this last consular on the right is able to take another pot shot at that flagship and try to get more damage.
Nice. Yeah, Armada had a great turnout.
Yeah. Sold out the first round of tickets almost instantly, and had to ask for more, which is a great problem to have. So.
And I will say, only saw 2 Super Star Destroyers this whole tournament. So.
Did you see the 4 Starhawks on a single list in the monster trucks?
No, you know, I maybe did, but I feel like the 4 Starhawks could have been 4 Super Star Destroyers, and maybe we were talking.
Then no one brought their Super Star Destroyers down. A bit of a pain to transport. I will bring one next year. I promise.
You think I won't remember, but I will.
All right, that's that last consular on the right-hand side here, activating, throwing a damage at the flagship. Flagship takes the damage. I believe both redirects have been, all tokens are exhausted, so yep, taking that damage on the rear shields.
Now, do the tokens regen each turn, or?
Yep, so basically the defense tokens, you can spend them once each turn, or you can spend them twice each turn, but then they're discarded. If you just spend them once, they'll refresh at the end of the round.
Gotcha. If you desperation spend again, they're gone.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic Devil's Conundrum. Well, Machiavelli, I hate to tell you, but you've been playing wrong all this time. Couldn't tell you, Steve.
I'd be floored if there'd be an SST that won.
The people seem dead set against that statement, Steve.
Let's see if anyone knows. Has a Sato ever made day 2? That's what I need to know. If I, what am I looking for? If Sato ever made day 2.
Char is the only one here who has not activated.
This activated. Well, this I mean.
Yeah.
He's way out of the game right now.
I mean, he can go speed 5.
He can get back into the game.
One LVO Las Vegas Open. Farmhawk did win Worlds 23. Jay Palmini won Worlds last year.
Jay, where you at, dog? Why ain't Jay here defending the title?
I think he won and he's taking a break now. He's doing a victory lap.
He's going out on top, a little Ray Borkian. Get the cup.
Yeah, family time.
Listen, your family expects a champion. Besides, Austin's way better. Am I right, everybody in Houston?
I've never been.
Never been to Texas? Okay, Houston, cool. Austin, the most fun. San Antonio, decidedly cool. It's just in the worst location ever. Driving through West Texas is the absolute worst. Don't do it. Fly.
Navigating. There, at speed 2, lining up a nice, fresh shot for you.
Double arc from the assault frigate to the Venator.
I'm telling you guys, I'm a body language. Just trust me that it's something I'm good at. JD is, like, if you didn't tell me anything about this right now, I'd be able to tell you that JD is in control.
He seems comfortable, especially with first player activation. I'm wondering if Ewok maybe burned his pass tokens too soon and had to walk into some fire that wasn't good for that flagship, so.
Make me cry.
No SFAT token put out.
This is the best possible outcome. The auditor won all the last year.
I think you're right, Baron.
Just a long race.
When you have to gun for such a high score, sometimes you gotta do things suboptimally just to force it a little later on, you know?
Looks like the flagship's got 1 hull damage on it. A couple shields missing. The flagship has only a few shields left as well. A couple shields on the side of the flagship, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. None on the front and rear. All right, looks like we're moving into round 5 here. We did put out a SFAT token on that Venator. That's what I was saying, that CR90 up on the flank there could be pretty deadly for that Venator. Or could be in danger with that SFAT token out there.
Now, I'm assuming that counselors don't have great attacks from behind.
No, I believe there's just 1 red die out there. Are they red-blue? No? Yeah, out the rear, the consulars are red-blue, so they're red-blue out the rear, 2 reds out the side, and 2 reds and a blue out the front. So it looks like Han's diving in on the Venator. Yep, Adam's going all in on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Gets an ack and a hit. Acts the redirect. Makes Jason take damage.
JD has declared that he will be hondoing. I don't know what that means, but I love it for him.
Means he gets to pick 2 tokens and Adam gets the other 2.
Okay. Okay.
See if I get him. Fire.
Do you want it?
That's fine. Red blue from my rear to your rear. Number 6. You have full tokens, correct?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Full token.
One of the Buffalo guys is stealing the dice tray, just taking it with him. He's held it captive.
Alright. That is the closest here, and I need the flagship doing rear to rear of the flagship. Got a reroll and only.
I think just because you did the Honda. You know, like coming next year. I'll be right. I'll be there.
Okay, we missed the planetary ion. Looks like on that.
I got confused and you're like, oh, and I'm gonna
Because it's
when I missed it. When's the timing window? The right window?
it's command.
Sorry, lots going on right now. So.
It's all good. Well, we're now in turn 5, yeah?
This is turn 5, yep.
I thought they were saying that. I thought we went back and forth.
Yeah, we did last turn just because, but that's why you have to do that first before you.
Okay, so it looks like we missed the. Adam missed the planetary ion this round. Let's see if it's relevant. But shields got kicked off the flagship. Looks like we're spending the repair token. Move that 1 remaining shield to the rear of the flagship, the Draven flagship. Taking a shot. No, it looks like an accuracy from that. Can't believe. We're going to TRC it to a double. I believe we must have been at long because that is uncanceled. CR90 is going to have to get out of dodge here. Do I have it? Okay, we got a few results coming in.
Now, Chris Fritz is in the lead, but only by 5.
Yep.
And not a huge MLB advantage.
Yeah, we
so
should.
It feels like.
Yep, we need to. That one we probably should not be sharing with any of the contestants.
I would
We'll be
never.
Very, very.
I would never. That's for us.
Yeah. Yep. Like Malador said, we don't. Let's not discuss that one. Oh, everything but the bottom table's finished, which should be now irrelevant. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Adam's coming around. He's going to see if what he needs to do. Try and curl the CR90 around. Okay. Oh. Stream freeze on me here.
Number 5 is going to reveal now.
I'm gonna switch cameras here. Looks like we lost the
Doesn't matter, he's done.
overhead. Oh, sorry, this isn't gonna be much for you. The top cam is not working for me. Let me try and get it reactivated. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's get that back up there.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I'm gonna switch every shot as much as I can, make this as complicated as possible. So we did have
Well, we love a good fade.
So that was Adam's flagship going back around, just barely staying on the board. Maybe got 2-3 millimeters on the edge of that board there. Assault frigate's activating squads. It's got 4 to activate. We're spending the token, I believe. Spent the engineering to get some either shields back or move some shields around.
I saw that his.
That is correct, Malador.
This guy's not.
I believe that it might be incorrect, actually.
Yeah, he probably only needs 5 and decent MOV, but.
Oh no, he wouldn't get any MOV. Yeah, so he
At
doesn't.
5, he doesn't get MOV.
Because that'd be a loss, so he wouldn't get any additional points there.
Gotcha.
So he does need the win for that. So this is Fen into the front of the Venator, presumably giving a Confire raid with Fen's assault.
Now, Fenrau and X-Wing is an absolute beast.
He's a good force multiplier in this one. He can activate generic squads off of his own activation and turn 1 squad activation into 3. Excellent card. Expensive.
In X-Wing at range 1, he gets to add 1 die, both defensively and offensively. He's an absolute stud.
There's the Scourge going into the Venator. Accuracy of the salvo even after the Draven reroll for 1 damage.
Man, those accuracies are killers.
He's an A-Wing into the front for damage. Okay, so this is the second Fenrau activation. Generic A-Wing hitting damage on the front as well. So activation number 2 is gold for 2 blue into the front. Nope, I think we changed our mind. Doing an A-Wing into the front, taking a damage card. Jan Ors is activation number 3.
People are starting to gather.
1, takes another one. Jason saving his redirect for the bombers that are for the Gold Squadron bomber that's coming. This will be activation 4, I believe. Gold. It's gotta be.
Definitely not my shovel gun. I think it's cardboard, 2 piece, right?
Checking the range here, gold can get there.
It's again your speed for entry.
Yep, Gold Squadron into the front, 2 blue. Accuracy hit, rerolls into a hit crit, so let's see what the Venator does here. He's got the Assault Frigate double arc coming in still, and probably a CR-90 double arc. Just redirecting from the Ven. Side to front for 1 crit, obstructed, contains 1 damage. There's 3 cards on the Ven now. Front to front is hit 2 crits. So Jason's got a decision to make. ADAR gets tapped on Gold Squadron. This is turn 5.
Oh, me oh my.
This is the first time to me that JD doesn't outright just have a plan.
Yeah, that's that plink damage that just really stressed out those defense tokens and makes JD make a tough decision here on where he wants to take this damage.
And he's really weighing pros and cons. He's doing some math in his head. It's a little too early for math for me. I don't do math before 5 p.m.
Oh.
I know it's a engineer. It's probably like a Cindy or something. Probably like have a computer program that you just run math problems on for fun. But like those of us in the normal world hate math.
No, I was talking to Ken this morning. Brace Contain. Brace Contain takes one more damage card. No, I couldn't count this morning. There's no math before 9 for me.
Okay.
9 a.m.
I didn't wake up before 9, so you're good.
All right, maneuver of the assault frigate now.
The bad thing about not having like a set ruler, can't just like throw it to your opponent and be like, hey, can you do this hard turn for me?
Yeah. Nope, it's all a decision.
Does anyone have any tongues or heartburn?
That was the weirdest announcement I've ever heard at a con.
There's a handful of doctors in the group of Armada judges here. James?
Getting that good look at the
Tylenol.
sweet mop of lettuce that is JD's hair.
Sorry, what did I miss that was activating?
So Adam just repositioned that yellow consular. Well, the consular is kind of like in focus. Or not, I don't know what just happened. I don't want to say anything. I have no idea. Greg, how's Jason's body language now still on? No, I'm going to tell you right now. It's faltering a little bit. He looks a little worried to me. He's stepped back from the table, both hands on hips. I think this is the first time this game where he is starting to wonder. He doesn't feel totally in control anymore.
CR90 activates. I believe TRC's a hit into a double, forces a bit of a decision.
I'll tell you what, as much as JD has stepped back and stuff, look at Adam now. He's not sitting down. He's not like hunched over. He's standing up straight. He's got like full command. Like, guys, I don't know. If I were just reading body language, I would say this game's starting to turn, but I don't know that for sure.
It's definitely going to be down to the wire. I believe the flagship Draven CR90 is on 1 or 2 HP and maybe a shield, which is probably why those consoles turned in. The vent is sitting directly in front of a planetary ion cannon. If I was Ken, I'd have the drawing right on the board there, but I'm keeping it simple. Yeah, right behind that mess of squads is a planetary ion cannon. The top token is a SFAT token. Checking some ranges there on that SFAT token before the CR90 makes its move. Now, Adam, I'm considering diving in here.
I don't want to tell you how to run your life. You really need to uncheck that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
All right. I should just get rid of this whole thing. I don't need it.
Your whole stream was saying like a rerun, like it was previously recorded and you're just airing it.
Oh.
Not like you're live.
Oh. Our first test stream was Thursday. That was the first time putting it all together. So
I tried saying it Thursday, but the guy was like, "It's not my stream. I don't want to touch anything." I was like, "I don't want to touch anything either. It's not mine."
Okay, yeah, please, I want. It's happy for any advice, tips, tricks.
I personally would stream in the board game section, but instead of
Yeah,
just
I
chatting,
wasn't
but
sure.
it doesn't really matter. It's just easier to find in the board game section because there ain't no one in it.
Sorry?
It's just easier to find in the board game section because there ain't no one in it.
No.
Just chatting is full of a bunch of hot girls. It's hard to compete, you know?
Oh, well, that's the viewership problem, you know? Can I change that now? Do you know?
Yeah. Bring up that thing you just closed.
What's it? Stream information.
So click that X. And then go board games.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to at least
There you go.
keep it
All right, fine. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, you're in a thing with 671 viewers instead of 50,000 viewers all looking for the latest lady with the lady with the potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
James, thank you for the support.
Yeah, do appreciate it. Hopefully we're living up to some of the expectations here on getting the stream out for Worlds.
Yeah, we got potatoes, but we call them full jackets for some reason. I believe they're called the Mark D's.
Moving on. All right, that was an engineering token spent by the vendor to move to shield.
Nothing gets a married guy moving on like making a joke.
5 and a black.
So here's this fat shot.
Into him, who has 1 damage on him.
They can't hear us. That's why we're talking like this. But don't worry about it.
That is an accuracy in 5. Here's Clone Officer Zach adding in a black. That is a 6, no redirect.
I gotta tell you, the body language has switched again.
So pitching.
It's almost like they're both nervous.
6. And that is this fat taking out that CR90. That is a big swing.
Oof. That's a blow for Adam.
Yeah. Flacking out the front, trying to take out some more of those squads. One damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit him.
Another damage. Damage on Han. Here's on the Skurg. 1 damage on the Skurg. A-Wing. 1 damage. Scatter from Shara. Speeding through these, sorry. Gold took either another one. Yeah. Nope, flagship is still up. The flagship is the red one on the top of the screen there. That was the other CR90.
I'm going to navigate. 2. Absolutely hitting these 4. I'm not hitting it.
You guys have been saying the Venn dies for 50 minutes, and it's still alive, my guy.
Skurg is on 1 or 2 HP right now, I believe.
It's right here. It's walking distance from here. So stay right where you're at.
4 damage carded on the Ven right now. The view there, I believe the flagship has 2 cards on it. Sorry?
Alright. So,
So I believe
Comp, I think it's going to matter a whole ton, but
Adam's out of activation, so now it is just the rest of Jason's going through. He's activated his 2 on the outside there. Bring them around.
it matters. You can't kill me, they can't kill anyone. We're going 2-4. He's got the Navis and Lances.
Both, yep, all 3 consoles on the right side here have activated.
Those guys already went.
Alright,
Cards off.
I believe
okay, so I got gold squadron.
Squadron's activating. We've got gold. That was Adard.
Salvo. Shield and a
2
Shield
damage.
Hit. I know what things are.
Is salvoing back on Gold Squadron. That is 5 damage cards on the Ven now. Salvo back 1 on the.
Oh, okay. So like if you roll pay, I take damage. That's all the assessment. Because I can jam right. Still, I can't stop. Okay. Well, let's take some.
Let's go back to the top view here. So.
This is the last one.
Yep, this is moving into turn 6 here. That was the last squad of that round.
So we're gonna talk about it pretty hard here. I don't want to screw this up. My intent is to use Han, Solo, and the Ion Seal for the first thing. I don't want to screw the timing of it. I'm telling you now. That's what I want to do.
Cannot do it now.
Okay, so what is the proper order?
The command phase happens before the ship phase. The command phase doesn't have time.
Command, I know. Which one happens? So the Ion.
Planetary actions.
Discussing the ion cannons right now because it happens during the command phase, or at the end of the command phase, I believe.
Ship phase, yada yada, and then
End of the command phase. Yep, so we set commands, planetary ion goes off.
right. And I'll do something in between.
That's what I want. Alright, so one of the things I'm gonna do is shoot this.
Alright, starting turn 6 here, planetary
Double
ion
dodge
going off.
ram.
If the assault.
Yep. I'll brace. Face up and face. Face up is alt countermeasure.
Cannot
Can't spend
spend
exhausted.
exhausted. That's huge on the crit from the planetary ion cannon.
Yep.
That is 7 damage on the Ven right now. Han Solo activates.
How much health does the Ven have?
2 more.
Two more health on the Ven.
One more damage on the Venator.
We're very knowledgeable about Armada.
So Ven is.
Card intensify, but it doesn't matter because no one's shooting. Well played, my friend. I'll navigate.
So not activating the Venator right away. Can't kill the assault frigate. Looks like we can try and get the ram on the.
Come on, man. You can't be going for something.
I know. I try not to pull him forward and bump him.
Go, Judge. That makes sense.
Yes. No, 100%.
We're getting a judge call here just to make sure we do things absolutely correctly.
Yes.
He had no intention to do this if this happened.
We got
Trying to measure for ram. Hold it back to not pull my ship out, and I smack the ship. We both agree further back. Like he was at. He was at an.
Nothing malicious, just an accidental nudge.
Yeah, but it could drastically affect the outcome of the game here.
Right.
Can we see like the distance between this edge and the Corvette? Maybe that. Wow, that's the best we got.
Here.
So
Look.
with the ram,
So we're walking through the options here. I didn't catch what.
And I have a nav command at speed 4.
He's basically trying to ram. I'm beyond
okay, and it's close too, so we can't just like.
It's beyond weapons.
I don't know if we can. I don't think we can influence the game like that.
We measured it to see, and it was like a few millimeters, not like 1 millimeter.
Can try.
Perspective of the cameras, that might help just a little bit. Might help. It doesn't hurt to see it.
It's the only thing that matters too. You're gonna yes.
Can we like? You don't even have to shoot
He's-
a screenshot, maybe.
He's working on it right now.
I just don't know if we can rewind.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's live.
So
Sorry
on
about that.
Twitch, you might be able to look at the past, like a. God, how do I do it on Twitch?
Not until it starts. The VODs don't kick in until after the stream stops.
I could stop the recording.
You
And
can,
look
what
at
about
that.
Clip? Can you clip it? Because Twitch should have the.
Oh, good call.
Sorry.
Hey, you
No,
guys.
it's fine. We're
Soccer,
in the game
VAR,
pause right now.
VAR.
How much is
Is it too far back now?
Oh, maybe we won't let you go far enough.
probably does.
Does it go? I don't know. I'm assuming it doesn't go that far enough. Yep. What's the Minnesota Armada? I think I do this on my phone.
Oh, very handy.
It's a close game either way.
Not going back
That's
far enough.
Greg.
That's the.
Pulling up
That's
the-
as far as we go. I mean, I can stop the recording and
VAR.
look at that. Is about what I can do.
Yeah, that's the best we got, honestly.
All right,
Yeah, it
Let
doesn't
me-
go back far.
let me get back to that. Lewis got a screenshot as well.
Oh, does Lewis have a screenshot?
Where did you send a pic, Lewis?
You wanna overlay it, if that's possible?
Enhance?
Okay.
Yes.
I got a screenshot.
I'm
I have a screenshot here.
Yeah, no, I don't
Okay.
want to be in there at all.
So he's got that. I can at least give the judges the live. Yeah.
Yeah. It honestly looks a little more angular.
Yeah.
Screenshot on Discord.
Yep, I've got them both right here.
right, which is why
Hats off to
the
him.
angle matters too.
Yeah, thanks, Lewis.
Bailing us out from.
He's not going to come, but he's just going to be watching his streams when you post them.
He has been. Dude, he messaged at like 3 a.m. UK time. I was like, brother,
Oh, he's
go
like-
to bed.
He's like that.
We do not complain. He's bailing us out.
I know.
Like,
thank you, Lewis, if you can hear me.
Oh,
I appreciate you.
Hey, Lewis.
He hasn't missed a beat today.
It wouldn't be an Armada final without a little drama, right, everybody?
actually, this might be the first. No, this is probably the second.
I guarantee you it's not the first.
Nah. Always got the paint. MS Paint is coming out.
Now you're doing it. Now I'm doing it. That's how easy it is. Exactly. Well, I
want Mr. Adam here to know your.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh.
Very nice.
This isn't VAR, this uses snooker. And the ref has to like, go to the
We've got
Yes, snooker, a reference
Nick,
we
if you
all
wanna
know and
see
love
here.
here.
Our VAR today is Lewis from the UK.
Sure. Snooker. Yeah.
I played some pool in my days.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's
I know
not the
it's
same.
But it's similar, right?
Sorry, folks, we're walking through trying to figure out the best option.
VAR.
Nick, Judge, checking with Adam on what we want, how they want to approach this, and what is going to be acceptable.
The Ted Lasso. What's that thing? Sounds like a box of cookies. I love to sit on a couch and devour a box of snookers.
Nick,
Judge has done a fantastic job.
Nick, and if you want to if you want to confirm right here too, it's
Enhance.
I mean, God, it's it's as good as it gets, right?
yep. I think
That's
that's
as good as it gets.
He's replaced it.
as good as
Yeah.
Judge has done a fantastic job, I must say. And listen, I'm a hater. I'd say
Take
if it
this
was bad.
screenshot.
Lewis has already like changed it.
of course that's the
Have you
very
checked it for AI?
the very, very last thing in the game. But as Chris knows from ECC, I need to be so discerning. Because this does not ramp.
Watch him do it again.
I don't think you're allowed to put that into the air. It's gonna happen.
The controversy that rocked the Armada world.
Drop that screenshot in the Discord. They're doing its best. I don't think it's close.
You guys remember the Great Armada Scandal 2026?
I do now.
No, it's we're joking around.
No, don't
The great. You need the great.
The
great Diedrich
The little needs to be
No.
This is how you know we play a good game when the
Oh.
whole tournament.
Yeah.
Don't think I can do it. I'm walking through like all
Okay,
the
Luke,
right?
can you
It
send me that
doesn't-
screenshot or
Like,
take
I
a
don't think it adds
screenshot
up in
of
the
this?
first
I'm
place.
gonna stick it on a T-shirt and mail it to him.
This is how you get stuff named after you.
Yes. That's the plan. We can,
Single maneuver is the only thing I can do, which I think it's.
Make it call it Oopsie.
See,
2006 Oopsies.
Oopsie round 6.
amazing.
Whoever's Machiavellian chill has got it down. Funniest outcome.
No.
I bet the X-Wings finals isn't nearly this interesting.
This is 6.
Honestly, you know what's happening in the X-Wing files right now?
I have no idea.
A crap ton of ships on the board, so it's moving incredibly slow.
Then it definitely isn't this interesting.
It's like trying to visualize.
I find it so funny that a gauntlet is like this massive thing to y'all.
Yeah, well, I find it interesting that the CR90 is like this little micro machine to you
Yeah,
guys.
sorry, now they're trying to keep it down, but the commenters all around can't control everyone.
I think we can probably get rid of that now, huh?
Oh yeah, sorry, lots going on. Lots going on.
So he's, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's looking for a ram and he's not finding a way to get it there.
Exactly. Yeah. It must be down to one hull.
Oh, well. As long as I'm still losing to you. Just to express my anger at myself, I'm going to drive my own ship on this.
This would be turn 6.
This is turn 6.
It's the final countdown.
Do you want to activate squads or you just want to ramp?
I don't want to salvo. I don't want to be salvoed, so I'll probably activate things that are so tough they can't hurt you.
Again, I have 8, so you just need 1 damage.
Yeah, I could ram you if I have to.
Did he get us?
That seems funny.
Did not get the ram.
Did not get the ram. No.
You can ram. I can't ram. All right.
Alright, cool.
And then move this guy, and you're fine.
Fun or alright, so he's got a navigate.
Assuming that there's a navigate on the assault freight rams, the Venator, take it out. CR90 coming around.
Oh my God.
I already got greedy.
Peter Slater.
My flagship anywhere near the
One
fight.
Worlds, too good.
2 rounds.
Yep. And that nav should be
I think he's close.
safe.
Really close. I don't necessarily think he's too much necessarily. I think
Yep.
he and I walked into
Great game, Adam.
because we walked in and
And that's game.
And that is game. That means Adam has won.
Adam probably wins. Yeah, because
Might be.
Well, Adam has won the game. We don't know about the.
Game. Yep. That is a tight game.
So we are going to have a new champion here. I just don't know.
We'll tally up the final scores here.
You got an A-Wing, you got a GR, and you
Because
got...
I understand you don't care, but
And Adam needed a huge victory there to. I don't think that was a huge victory. That felt very close to me.
It was not a huge victory, but it was, I believe, a 7.
Rebel squads are at best.
We got
Rebel
186.
and Radix. The fish. The squads by themselves
Final
are
score
not that good.
is
7?
We're calculating scores now. Hang with us.
7. Looks like a 7-4 for Adam.
Let's see, I'm not counting. I'm not looking at anything. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just gonna go.
You have no control of this thing.
I'm gonna go lay down.
No idea. Refresh.
I'm glad we finally got to play. Insane that it's the highest.
Where you got to play somebody, and I had to deal with him.
That's insane. I also missed a ram on him for the kill there.
They have it in.
This was, I think,
I believe that should seal it then.
because the MOV's what?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jackson. That's because the West Coast is actually out of date now.
Well, we do have a committee announcement.
Can I steal the mic? No. We're gonna yap at Jackson a little bit. The West Coast completely out of date. They're just not up. They're not up to it. East Coast is far superior. Thank you. I'll wait for his response.
Great game.
Okay.
Really good to announce, or we want to confirm all scores?
You tell me. Are we good to announce?
I mean, everyone should be able to see that now.
Let the judges announce.
Yep. I will wait till
Hondo, what I meant to do, I got distracted.
talking through the game as they
You got to decompress. You got to talk through it.
Speed 3, zip away as fast as I can.
Either way, we're having a new 2026 Armada champion.
But it makes it hard. And maybe they ram that.
Oh, the score's final.
But I should have just kept
Final?
it. As soon as I saw that you were turning and facing.
Well, we're just gonna wait for the announcement here. I'm not gonna steal any thunder from Ark's first World Championship here.
No, dude, steal the thunder, bro.
What?
You're Thor.
Jackson.
If only.
Anything that has an ECM, there's no reason for me to con-fire. Embrace it. So.
Well, yeah, thanks for everyone who tuned in. That was an incredible game to watch. Hopefully I just kept you guys all up to date with what was going on there. Thanks everyone who supported the stream here.
My first real topic.
Happy to have made it happen and bring Armada World Championship to you guys. It's been a busy couple of weeks.
I just want to scroll down here.
We're waiting on bated breath.
Yeah.
The tension rises. You can almost cut the tension with a butter knife here.
Thanks, Lewis. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, man. And the classic Armada move of everyone else starts to talk through their games, what happened, how the dice were rolled.
And then the B is coming around. Also, I'm glad that wasn't my game.
Strategic mistakes, strategic blunders.
Yeah, but I feel like all the guys. Congratulations. Do I come in second to you?
As we wait and wait.
I think we're just going to double check scores here, double, triple check, but I believe that should be just what's finalized. I might try.
Hey, Adam. While we're waiting for official confirmation, what was going through your mind that game?
Well, can I sit? Card.
Sorry, please sit down. Yeah, I can.
So, coming in the game, I knew that I needed an 8 to pass him because he got a 10 on round 1 because he got a really good matchup. Both Chris and the guy that won it both got a matchup like a 10. I had to fight Chris, Zog, and Jason. But anyways, so I knew going in I needed an 8 to pass him. And that's a tall order against anybody. That's a huge order against Diedrich. And quite frankly, he comes with so many ships so fast, it's terrifying. And I had to deploy in an aggressive manner with my nose towards the middle of the board because if I need an 8, I cannot just take what's there and leave. I got to go because we don't come here for second place. We don't come here to try to get close. We want to win it. And to win it, you got to go attack. And so I deployed and flew a little bit different than I normally would, because I knew the stakes basically and knew the score. And so I just did as much as I could and tried to keep I was super proud of the fact that I got my Admiral out of there. He was in a bad way. You may have seen it earlier. He was surrounded by 3 Chargers, and I took my little GR-75, put it in front to block the front arc, obstruct the shots, soak up a bunch of fire, because I knew that if I drifted forward into blue range and 3 arcs to those things, he gets smoked because he out-activates me severely. So I can pass 1 turn, but after that, he gets to, with complete information, see exactly where I'm going, line up a bunch of shots, and kill me. So I use my GR-75 to jump in front, to bump freeze my Admiral, while he still got up to speed 3, because he was a speed 2, he used a nav dial, got to 3, didn't actually move, and had his front obstructed. So that bought me around. Then I was able to put pressure on the Charger that was in the back, closest to the middle, to get it to go, because it was scared of getting shot. And it went, and then I immediately pulled the trigger and jumped over and tried to get show him my afterburners. Did what I could to keep damage off and survive by 1 card. Allowed me to peel out to the right, and you can see, you saw the whole measurement thing, trying to get out. That's a 75-point ship. It actually would not have changed the result of the game much. I think it would have taken it from a 7 to a 6, which I still lose, so it's a lot of measuring and wondering and thinking for no additional benefit. However,
You got to get it right, though.
it feels good to not lose your Admiral. It feels good to get a 7. And, here's the thing. Everything he's got is so small and not very expensive, right? So to get a 7 and to get an 8, I needed to kill 4 Chargers, or needed to kill 1 Charger and the Venator. And the Venator. And I did that. The problem was I lost a GR and a CR90 in the process. So basically, just did not produce enough points to pull it off. And I think, and even if I had got my 8, it would have come down to an MOV tie with Chris, because Chris, I just needed Ernest to not give up a 10. Give me a 9, homie, but he didn't do it. He gave up a 10, so Chris jumped us all. So.
Yeah, well, you can only control what you control. You pulled out the dub in that last round. People seem to love it. I obviously knew it was happening the entire time. And, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Yep, that's a lot of games, man.
Yeah, it's a long weekend.
15 games of Armada in 4 days is a lot.
That's 30 hours of Armada. That's more hours than there are of Community.
Yeah, I don't put that out there in the world. They said it. They said 11 and up. But this is not a win-loss game, and Armada is not a good win-loss game. The tournament system is a good one, and I'm not, going to sit here and be like, well, I want that. No, the tournament system is the system, and it's good.
Now, are you from South Carolina?
I am. I'm from South Carolina. Originally from the upstate, but I'm from Columbia, South Carolina now, and flying back there. We'll be hopefully home tonight. So.
Well, great job. I just want to say I went to FSU. Go Noles!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, today was I have a little. Wearing my Star Wars underwear, won my first regional in, wearing my Clemson hat. I was coming to represent my Tigers today.
There it is.
Catch it, guys. This time we're for real.
What are we? Are they like waiting to gather? What's happening here?
What was that?
What's going on? Are we calculated? What's happening?
I don't know what we're doing. Let me go find out.
Tripping over everything.
No new rounds is at 3. And it's 5 minutes after that. Yes.
Can we announce the stream, the top 3? That's you, bud.
People here are watching the stream.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I believe the link is live, so we can announce here on stream that we have a new 2026 Armada Worlds champion, and that is Chris Fritz.
That's right. We coming back.
So,
By a
or
total
truthiness as
of
is known.
1 point.
Yeah, let's
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
bring up the table here. But Chris got a huge win on his game, catapulting him up to 22 tournament points. And with Jason's 7-4 loss, it puts him in second in this game. And Adam with his win here on top table ends up in third. So extremely tight at the top here, but extremely well played all around. Some fantastic games of Armada going on.
Super tight.
Yeah.
And the king of the ring, the man of the hour, the tower of power, the Armada of Prada. It's Chris Fitz, baby.
He's been around for a long time.
Flying Rebel,
in
is
the
this
Armada
his
world.
first world championship?
I'm not sure I can answer that. I know I was on hiatus for a couple of years, but it.
Does he already
very well
know
could
he's
be.
champion?
I believe so. I believe he's aware. I think he's out taking a breather from that.
Probably
one, so-
overwhelmed. Just taking some
Yeah.
deep breaths. Well, dude, let me say it's been an absolute pleasure this weekend. Been super fun. And hope you Armada people have a great time.
Oh,
you know, just remember us. Remember us little X-Swingers.
Well, yeah, thanks for hopping on stream with me here. Otherwise I was running it solo. It's great to have someone to chat with and even just chat to.
You gotta go, just for the future, you gotta get a partner, dude.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
way too much to do by yourself.
Yeah.
2-hour games with like a lot of downtime. Plug my.
Greg,
I do
you
have a podcast, but it's X-Wing based. You guys don't want to hear about it. I have a stream. It's called Nickel City X-Wing. Pop by if you want X-Wing content. I mean,
there's a little bit of overlap, but
there's a little bit of overlap, not a ton, but I'm gonna hop in your guys' Discord.
Yeah.
I'll make myself known, and I have some ideas for events. We're seeing the award presentation, right?
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna wait for the team tournament to wrap up. Here,
Yeah,
which
it sounds like
that'll
3
be
o'clock. It's
3
going to be
o'clock
their
or something. I might
3 o'clock Central is going to be their last call, or last call.
Last round. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go get a drink.
Okay. Yeah, thank you again, Greg.
No,
It's been
appreciate
great
it,
having
guys.
you on here.
Have a great one, and Viva Star Wars.
Viva Star Wars.
I know how to hit a button.
Perfect. That is in 22 minutes, Malador. So I'll maybe stop the stream. I've got the camera set up. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it here. But yeah, they didn't want to interrupt this team tournament, so I know you guys just hit daylight savings today too, so it's extra complicated. Yeah. Excellent games of Armada played this weekend. Like I said, there's a handful of those that are going to come right down to the wire, those fine margins, those 1 point of damage, that one mistake that it can all come down to. So, yeah, thank you again, everyone who's tuned in. Thanks again for all the donations. Yeah, thanks for continuing to support Armada. I mean, if you ask me, something like this, community-run Worlds Championship event like this, if you'd asked me 8 years ago if this was possible, I would have said there's no chance, but yeah, the fact that we've been able to pull everything together and have such a great turnout, a great community showing up for this game through the days, through the years, it's phenomenal. So thank you, everyone. Reach out if you need any connections. Reach out if you're interested in Armada. We can get you connected. You can reach out to us here at Minnesota Armada, or we've got an Armada Hub Discord, and we can get you anywhere you need to go. So, yeah, and it's really all these. We've got people from Poland, UK, all across all corners of this United States here, flying in to just hang out and play some good Armada. So, and it's all these small communities that keep us all connected and keep the game alive. So, thank you, everyone. It's been grand. Thanks for hanging with me on the first stream here. I'll make sure I have a partner next year to get this all set up and running, or dedicated commenters. So, yeah, thanks everyone. I'm going to take a brief break before the awards presentation. I'll stream it for you. Got the camera set up on it, and yeah, looking forward to next year already. Thanks.
Yeah, well, they're tougher than you would think because of the Obi makes, like, having flown Tarkin for most of last year. Like, I started running it from big preparation. Target just to be able to spat and intensify every turn. But I just kept moving the Venator because spatting and intensifying every turn, and wanted to use the spat every turn into the fight. And I shouldn't, as demonstrated in our game, should not be in the fight.